Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? You are welcome to the class. In our previous class, we have practiced about transformation of sentences, affirmative, negative, and today, inshallah, in class 3, transformation of sentences, class 3. Today we'll continue our last class. Okay. We have left some rules. Inshallah, today we'll practice them. Okay. So let's be ready to practice with me transformation of sentences. In your previous classes, you have practiced these rules with me. So today we will practice more rules about affirmative to negative. Okay. Today we'll practice these rules. If you have or if you get sometimes in affirmative sentence, you should use not or not always. You should use not or not always. And if you get always, you will use never and antonym of the head word. Antonym of the head word. It may be verb or adjective. Okay. If you have to in affirmative sentence, you should use so instead of to, and use the rest of the adjective that subject can put and not plus to. Instead of to, you should use that here. Okay. Instead of to, you should use that, and instead of to, you should use so. If you have or if you get many in affirmative sentence, you should use not a few. If you get a few in affirmative sentence, you should use not many. If you get a little in affirmative sentence, you should use not much. Okay. If you have found much in affirmative sentence, you should use not a little. So we may practice them in sentences. Okay. So let's practice. Let's practice. You should take your pen and papers at first. Sometimes. Number 1. He sometimes comes here. He sometimes comes here. If you get sometimes in affirmative sentence, you should use not always. Not means you will use an auxiliary verb before not. Okay, like that. He instead of sometimes, you should use not always, but you should use auxiliary verb according to the sentence, according to the tense. You should use auxiliary verb before the not. So here you should use its present indefinite tense, subject, third person singular. So s or es is added here, and you should use does as an auxiliary verb, and then you should use not always. Not always. Okay. Instead of sometimes, you should use not always. So to make it negative form, you should use auxiliary verb. You should use auxiliary verb, and you should use the main verb, present form of the main verb. Come here. Understand? So if you want to change affirmative to negative, if you have sometimes in affirmative sentence, you should use not always instead of sometimes, and then you should use an auxiliary verb according to the tense of the sentences. Understand? Next, number 2. If you get always in affirmative sentence, then what will you do? At first, we'll take an example. Always if you have always in affirmative sentence, what will you do then? instead of always you should use never, and you should use never, and you should use the antonym of the head words. Always speak the truth. Always speak the truth. So instead of always you should use never. Never. You should use instead of speak you should use tell. And antonym of the head word. Lie. Lies antonym of truth. Lie is the antonym of truth. And tell is used in this sentence, and speak is used in this sentence. Tell is used with lie, and speak is used with truth. So be careful about the uses of them. Okay. Okay, my dear students, we have practiced about sometimes and always. If you have found sometimes and always in affirmative sentence, that time you should use not or not always instead of sometimes, and then never and antonym of the head word. Already you have practiced. Now we will practice 2.2. 2.2. Okay, practice with me. Number 3. He is too weak to work. He is too weak to work. Follow the sentence. It's a simple sentence. It would be a complex sentence in this way. He is, you should use so instead of to. He is so, then you should use the adjective weak. Weak. And then you should use that instead of to. So what is the sentence here? He is so weak that. After that and before the verb, you should use a subject. So what should be the subject? The subject should be the subject of this subject. There should be a pronoun of this subject. The subject, this subject will sit here again. He. Okay? You should use the subject again, the pronoun of this subject. Next, you should use can or could. You should use can or could. If the verb is in present form, you should use can. If the verb is in past form, you should use could. Okay? Could. And then you should use not. Could not. And then you should use the verb. Now read the sentence. He is so weak that he can. Here should be used can, not could, because it's in present form. You should use can here. Can. Okay. You should use can. You should use can. So read the sentence. He is so weak that he cannot work. He is so weak that he cannot work. If there is present form, you should use can. If there is past form, you should use could. Okay. Now, what is the next rule? Many. If there is many, you should use not a few. For example, number 4. There are many. We should erase the sentence. Okay. There are many people in the field. There are many people in the field. So here is many. So what will you use here? What will you use here? You may check. Instead of many, you should use not a few. So you should use not a few. So there are not a few people in the field. Sorry. In the field. Look here. There are many people in the field. So you should use not a few in negative sentence instead of many. Okay? So we may go to the next rule. A few. If you have a few in affirmative sentence, you should use not many. Like that. Sorry. There are a few students in the class. There are a few students in the class. So you should use there are not many students there are not many students in the class. In this way, you should transform affirmative sentence to negative sentence. Okay. Instead of a few, you should use not many. Okay. What is the next rule? If you have a little, you should use not mass, like this. There is a little water. Little water in the glass. There is a little water in the glass. So what will you do? Instead of a little, you should use not mass. So there is not mass water in the glass. Okay. So you should use not mass instead of a little. If you have or if you get a little in affirmative sentence, that time you should transform it in using not mass. Okay. What is the next rule? If you have mass in affirmative sentence, you should use not a little. So take the example. There is mass water in the, sorry, I may erase this example, it disturbed me. Okay. In the river. In the river. So there is mass water in the river. You know that mass is used before uncountable noun and many is used before countable noun. So water is uncountable. Okay. So there is mass water in the river. So you should transform using there is not a little. There is not a little water in the river. In the river. Okay. In this way, you should able to change affirmative sentence to negative sentence. If you have mass or if you get mass in affirmative sentence, that time you should use not a little instead of mass. Okay. So in this way, we will able to change affirmative to negative sentence. So you should be careful about the rules in our previous class 2, transformation of sentence class 2, and today in class 3 we have practiced some important rules of transformation of sentences affirmative to negative. You should practice them and you should watch them in your next class. In the next class we will try to understand assertive to interrogative, imperative, optative, etc. This sentence will be practiced in the next classes. So you should be ready to watch the class. Okay. So thank you everybody to watch the class. I think you should practice yourself at your home and you should be punctual about your class. So thank you. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.